right, so listen, you know how I work. These first 15 minutes to a half an hour, I gotta talk my shit, right? So it's like this, right? I understand that I make things seem like they're easy when it comes to this boxing shit, but yo, it's not. Put it this way, doing the videos is the easy part. Like doing those 5-minute to 15-minute videos, you know, the short ones, the ones that are not live like this, that's the easy part. You know how many emails, fucking phone calls, conversations I have to have on business days with people throughout the world, promoters, managers, fucking fighters, trainers, border boys, throughout the week, So it's like this, right? I said it, what, 6 years ago, 6 fucking years ago, that my goal is to take over boxing, right? Now, I know you're probably thinking like, oh, this motherfucker's crazy. This some old crazy ass shit. This fucking nigga, you gonna take over the motherfucking boxing? But truth be told, you know how I got where I am today? Because there's no filter. I got where I am today is because I do what I want and I say what I want whenever I want, and I cover the boxing the way that I want. For example, right, you've heard of the Rothschilds. Whether you understand their status in the world or what it is that they do, one great saying, in fact, let me pull it up for you. What's wrong with my camera? Oh, wrong keyboard. See, this type of shit I'm going through. Basically, okay, you know, I have to pull this shit up. But basically, I'm paraphrasing. This is not exactly how the quote goes, but it goes something along the lines of, give me control of a nation's money and wealth, and I care what they do with the laws. So basically, my point is that, listen, I promote boxing. My goal and my job is to give you reasons and to hype you up to watch fights, even if they bullshit ass fights. Fuck the way I do it. Fuck my methods. As long as I get the fans hype for fights, then I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, right? So you may say, oh, well, you know, he's unprofessional because he's not wearing a fucking suit and tie. He's got a hoodie on and all that bullshit. Those days are dead. Those days are done. On some real shit, let me tell you some real shit, right? The people who do the writing, like for the Yahoo Sports, the CBS Sports, the ESPN's website, you know, Dan Rayfield, all that shit, they don't get nowhere near the fan interaction or the hardcore boxing fans, the demographic of between the ages of 18 to, let's say, 35. They don't have that. They don't have that connection. So I've been blessed and put in a situation in life, and trust me, it has not been easy, to where I don't have to rely on YouTube income. Truth be told, I'll keep it 100% honest with you. Whether you believe it or not, I don't have to do this shit. I do it because I love it. I do it because I said, you know what? I don't want to be one of them people that's just put on this earth and just going to live some regular ass life. I can't do it. So let me put things into a little more perspective for you. I can sit home every single day and take care of my pop, meaning cook 3 meals a day, take him to his doctor's appointments, you know, do little leisure activities, and I get a check every single week. My home is paid for, my vehicle is paid for, all my bills are paid for every month. Why? It's because I earned this. So when it comes to this boxing stuff, I'm tired of losing money. I have lost money for the last 2.5 years. When I say I have not, I have not made a positive. I've been in the negative when it comes to this YouTube and boxing shit for 2+ years. I'm tired of it. So it's like this, right? This is one of those situations where you don't have to believe me. But guess what? I'm going to show you, because that's what I do in life. I prove people wrong. I haven't had sex in God knows how long. Listen. You wouldn't believe, yo, the last time I've had the sweet nectars of a woman doing this shit. But see, the thing is, when you say, when I say this shit, it may seem like it's like a bad thing. No, I'm just, using a terminology, relating, dealing with the demographics. I love what I do, but yo, I ain't been getting no fucking pussy on some real shit. On some real shit. Don't get me wrong, I have bitches all over the world. Bad term. I meant to say women. But yo, I'm not into that anymore, man. I'm not into that anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired. I just want to go to fights. I just want to cover fights. I just want to interview fighters. I want to go to those press conferences and shit. And I want to, I interview world champion boxers. Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins. And the list goes on. Andre Ward, Sergey Kovalev. And the list goes on. And it's going to continue to go on. So what you see here is what I call productive anger. I'm a very, very angry man. You want to know why I'm angry? It's because I've often, throughout my life, truth be told, not often, throughout my life, have been misunderstood. There was at one point in time in my life where I used to be very quiet. People thought I was retarded, or excuse me, autistic. And shit, I just was very observant. I used to be just watching shit. Just seeing how motherfuckers did shit. That's why when it came to all my criminal cases, I beat them. I used to always be a very good talker. So now I'm at a point in my life where it's like this, yo. I'm going to get my promoter's license. I'm going to be a boxing promoter one day soon. I know all the boxing rules when it comes to the WBO, the WBA, the IBF, and the WBC. Don't give me a fighter with some talent. So it's like this, right? I've got to a point in time in life where, with the things I've been through, with the pain and the sorrow and, like the mental suffering I've been through, can't nobody tell me shit. Not no bitch, not no promoter, not no manager, not no motherfucking boxer. Because you know why? Because unlike these other boxing channels, and I'm going to name them, because you know why? Because it's like this. If you see me in person, because I'm going to be in Vegas very soon. I'm going to be in LA very soon. Say it to my face. Dante's Boxing Nation. Right? Right? Boxing ego. Right? Right? Vilify, I've heard of him, as of late. fucking The Wire, Fight Hub, ESN, Eli Setback. It's like this, right? I don't want no problems with you. But so help me God, you don't want no problems with me. So I'm one of those people that if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Not because of an ego, it's because I will lose sleep. It will eat me up on the inside. So let's talk about it. What is it that I said I was going to do that I didn't do when it comes to this YouTube shit? I didn't get to Mayweather Pacquiao, but guess what? We covered the shit out of that fight. Exclusive promos we had. We had fucking reporters there, right there. I'm not gonna say, you know what? There's me being the old guy, giving other people credit for shit that I done. I had somebody right there in the Mayweather gym, right? Next to Floyd Mayweather, getting that exclusive ass on his motherfucking knees ass footage of Floyd Mayweather training. The shit is here on this channel. So or Colon, dog. Your nigga's name is Colon, bro, or Colon. The video quality is a bit out of focus. You know what? A video quality is out of focus and the video quality is fucked up because as I got all this shit, my gaming PC, one of them, my high quality PC crashed. The motherboard crashed. So this was supposed to be in full 1080p. This was supposed to be in full high definition. But I had to send my computer back. That's another one. I had to send my computer back because it's under warranty. You see what I'm saying? So truth be told, I didn't want to do any videos until all this shit was done because I knew it was going to be some motherfucker like you that was going to come in here and say, oh, well, you had this shit done and you said that you was going to be making these big upgrades and shit. And so it's like this, right? My goal. Oh, yeah, we get to talk shit for another fucking 15 minutes. I looked at the clock. We ain't even been on that long. So remember, we're going to talk about boxing. We got to talk about this shit right here. By the way, you know, so I have made some technological upgrades. We got to talk about this shit, you know. We got to talk about what's going on with that. We got to talk about Crawford versus Diaz, which is going to be on HBO next week. We got to talk about, look, they going to town on those nipples, on those Chavez Jr. nipples. So listen, we got to talk about who the nut-ass motherfucker that was who was recording. We got to talk about, you got to watch the Shady dude. It's going to be some shady-ass dude over on his phone. Is it going to show him? Over on his phone. We got to talk about all this shit. You see what I'm saying? We got to talk about all that. Listen, we got to talk about all that shit. But like I said, hey, listen, I still got another 20 minutes to talk my shit. So it's like this. You can leave. You don't have to watch this show. You can get the fuck out. Because it's always been this way since I've been on YouTube. So if you don't like what I'm talking about, then get the fuck out. Go watch another channel that's feeding you bullshit. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. Motherfuckers want to be commenting, oh, this guy's not talking boxing. You know that fucking time it took you to type that shit, you a bitch ass. You know, you could have just left. And go watch some fucking, whatever you fucking watching, fucking Real Housewives of fucking Atlanta because you a hoe. Go watch some shit like that. So anyway, I'm a little hyped because I'm tired. And I need some H2O. So, it's like this, right? I don't know when to say it, but I am very close, like, to being your #1 boxing source. So where do you go to get your boxing news? You go to Boxing Scene, you go to Fight Hub, you go to Eli Segback. Guess what? They're my competition, not these other motherfuckers. They're not my competition. You think this YouTube shit is my competition? These motherfuckers ain't shit. They don't know nothing. For real, for real, for real. You know why they don't know nothing? Because they have these allegiances, or they have this fucking bullshit, fucking racial shit. For example, I'm a hood nigga. Hey, listen. I'm a regular ass dude. I'm a hood nigga. I'm a regular ass dude. Regular ass dude with big dreams. But when it comes to these other motherfuckers who cover boxing on YouTube, they be having these racial shit that be going on with them, where it's like, yo, like, oh, I see, that's your fucking marketing shit. That's your fucking scheme. That's your scam. You gotta be the one saying Kathy Duva is the queen magistress of the Grand Master of the Ku Klux Klan and shit. That's the shit you gotta say, right? Because you need that YouTube money, nigga. Guess what? That's why we call this Tstreet Controversy Live, right? Right? Because we say what we want, we do what we want, and guess what? I'm not one of them fucking weirdos that will fucking try to scam you and put fucking Canelo versus Chavez full fight. Take that shit into your fucking, hey, that's what I got this shit for. That's what I got this shit for, right? So it's like this. The only reason why I'm doing this is because, listen, y'all gonna see me. And it's like, say something to me. If you got a problem with me. Now, trust me. Now, I'm gonna say this like this, right? If you see me at an event, I'm on some cool ass, humble ass shit. You know, I'll introduce myself like, hey, you know, I'm Terrell and everything. But if you try to get on some tough shit, then it's like, damn, I gotta fuck you up now. Don't put me in that mood. I got bail money. Do you? So it's like this. Let me do it like this, right? So we're gonna go right here. See, I'm still learning how to use all this shit. Okay, so we got that right. So let's just do a little experiment, right? So let's go Canelo versus, oh shit, wrong keyboard again. My bad. No, wait, okay. Wrong keyboard. Canelo versus Chavez full fight. So imagine, right? You on some shit, you had to work on a late night or some shit, right? Where you didn't get to see the Canelo versus Chavez fight. So what do? What's the first thing you do? And I do it when you don't see a fight of you out somewhere like, damn, I'm on my way home. You know, even though I had it on my DVR, let me go on such and such. Even if you're watching your DVR on your phone, let me go on YouTube and fucking see if I can watch the fucking fight, right? But guess what? When you go on YouTube, what the fuck do you see? Stop. Chromecast, right? What the fuck do you see? So of course, you're gonna come across some full fights, but then you see what? Chavez versus Canelo, full fight. Oh shit, what channel is that? Hey, wait a minute. That's Fight Hype. That's not the real fight. And then look, you go down a little further. What do you see? Right? You see, oh shit. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm doing too much. Already, I'm doing too much. 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 That's all I'm saying, man. It's like, where's the integrity? Huh? Where's the integrity? Huh? Where's the integrity? Right? And these are the people you consider credible boxing media. Hey, let me get these motherfuckers off my motherfucking page before they start talking some shit. Let's just fucking turn this shit. You can't see that anymore. Because it's a joke. Yeah, I did clickbait. I clickbaited. Let me tell you what happened, right? This was when I was on my hiatus from YouTube. I was dealing with some personal shit. So let me tell you what happened, right? I said, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on with this full fight shit? So what I did was, right, I covered money was tight. But money was tight. Money was tight. Money was tight. So I covered the Rousey versus Holm fight. Rousey versus Holm. This is Ronda Rousey's first loss. So what did I do? I put Rousey versus Holm full fight into my title. And I never witnessed so much power in the power. What? I mean, $800 off that video. The power. You put that full fight shit into your fucking titles, or if you put some shit like, wow. Like if you put like in parentheses, wow, and then a couple exclamation points and shit, such and such had such and such at the press conference. Oh, your video's gonna be lit. But listen, it doesn't work for the common man. Like if you're in like a certain bracket of YouTube, you know, it works for you. So for example, it will work for me, you know, and certain other channels, but not for everybody. You know? Hold up, let me find out how to get this shit off my fucking channel. Because it's shit. I'm gonna just share this again, right? I just gotta get something off. I just gotta get something the fucking TV. There we go. All right. So, we got another 2 minutes of me talking my shit. Sounds like this, right? With what I've done, I understand. I don't want this shit to spill on my fucking keyboard or anything. I understand that what I've done and the things that I've done, I make that shit look easy. But yo, this shit is not easy, man. It is not it is not easy. You know, okay, all right. You're going on timeout. Going to, oh shit. Hey, let's put this motherfucker up on the chat. See, this is why I like doing these random ass videos that really don't have anything to do with boxing, because I can do whatever I want pretty much. Whoa, what the fuck is that? So basically, hold up. I want you guys to see this. Application window. This one. I want you guys to see this one right here. Right? So you see motherfuckers like this, right? You see him? It's like, yo, man, let's go to his channel. It's like, yo, bro. Like, do you want attention? Like, you don't have to tell me that you're going to unsubscribe. Just leave. So it's like this. You fucking, I wanted to call you a homosexual slur. But we can't do that because we have a new YouTube contract. We just signed a new YouTube contract with, you know, I'm not going to name the affiliate. But, you know, we just can't do that anymore. You know, but to you, you know, let's go to your channel. Let's see what you got cooking over there. It's probably like the fucking Spice Girls and Lady Gaga or some shit. Oh, this channel doesn't have any content, so you're a fake channel. Oh, so you're probably Don. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to block you. So let's talk about some things, right? So it's like this, right? I don't. How can I put it? It's like this, right? I had some issues in life, various different, like real like life type issues where they limited me from doing the things that I can't, or I couldn't do before. So the things that I'm doing now are actually things that I was trying to do like 3 years ago. My bad. What was that? Oh, where we go? The things that I'm doing now are, wait, we don't even have to fucking do this anymore. Here we go. The things that I'm doing now are things that I planned on doing 3, 4 years ago. But of course, in life, you have issues. I had a lot of issues going on in my life, a lot of obstacles. So one of the obstacles I had out of like really, really 4 major ones was that my former partner, and the reason why I have to bring this up is because it's like this, right? I want him to see this because he fucked up. You know his name, Don Juan Banks. He fucked up. I was pleading with this man at one point in time. I said, listen, don't be no Dame Dashes. And Dame Dash is doing good. But then again, he's lower than Dame Dash. I remember I was telling him, like, yo, don't fuck this shit. I was basically like pleading with him, like, don't fuck this shit up. And he fucked it up. This is not my first channel. So even though this channel has 26,000 subscribers, and remember, I fell off for a long period in time. So technically, I should have, like, if I didn't fall off and I may have the issues I had in my life, I should have like 70,000 to 100 or 100 or so thousand subscribers by now. But whatever the case may be, he crossed me at a very, very, very crucial point in my life. And it was at one point in time, and I'm going to keep it 100 with you. It was at one point in time that channel was making $4,400 a month. Guess how much money I was making? Donut, 0. And I didn't mind that at that point. As crazy as it may sound, I didn't mind that at that point in time. But it's like when it was coming to shit like when it was coming to shit like put it this way, right? I'll keep it 100 what you guys have done before. My bread is not really my bread. So even though I'm well off and I'm financially stable and I don't have to ever work again, truth be told, I don't really have access to that bread to a certain age. So long story short, he was counting my money. So we got to a point where I cleaned up my life. I went to rehab and I said, listen, when I get out, I can't bartend anymore, obviously. So I'm going to start focusing on this YouTube shit. The channel started popping. I'm talking about I was doing videos that was going to 100,000 views every week. Before all this shit you see now with YouTube, when motherfuckers actually really getting paid for the shit. So I asked him, I said, listen, I had a girl at the time. And if you got a girl, you should know better, right? You know that if you're doing these videos as much as I was doing these videos, and remember, let's keep it 100. My money and my videos was the ones making the money on the channel. Not him, not his bullshit fucking wrestling videos. My videos was bringing in 80% of the profit of the channel, 80+%. I was being generous. See, there I go again. Being passive aggressive. So you got chicks saying, well, you getting up and you doing these videos, how much money you making from this? And I'm like, well, just fuck my fucking face up. I'm like, well, my homie and like this. So long story short, it came to a situation where, my money was tight. And I said, listen, you got to start giving me something. I understand that you pay this and this and that and this and that and this and that, but you got to start giving me some bread. I tell him to open up the books. Guess what he said? Now, this is a true story. This is when I said, yo, I've known you for fucking 20 years, you fucking... And you gonna fucking try to fuck me in my mouth? Let me tell you what this fucking motherfucker said, and every time I think about it, it makes me angry. He told me, right to my face, in my home, in front of me, face to face, that YouTube was taking 70% of our money. He said, well, we only get 30% from YouTube. I looked at him and said, okay, well, listen, you should be relieved of your duties. Because if you allow something like that to happen, then you are not fit to run this shit. We didn't speak again. We didn't speak again. I started my own channel in 2 weeks. I got a partnership with YouTube within 30 days. Because you know what? Because he was such of a fucking scumbag, Don Juan Banks, that he used to try to manipulate me. Remember, keyword try to manipulate me. I knew better. I knew better. He would try to manipulate me and make me think that it would be hard and so difficult and some impossible ass task for me to start my own motherfucking channel. Guess what? He got fucked. You know? So, moving on to the next thing. I went to a website. I talked to the website, you know, and I said, listen, you know, I've been filming y'all. I've been watching your shit. You're doing the right thing. I understand y'all a small upcoming company and everything. I want to be a part of that shit. Guess what I did? And this is no bullshit. This is no lie. It's all proven. It's all out there. I started getting shit popping on the website. Not my website, the one I was with after I left into the arena. He did some shady ass, nut ass shit. He put out this fucking press release and sent it to every promoter in the world, right? And said that I retired from media. Obviously, that was a lie. I never, you know. I made this fucking clothing company. And when I say I made the clothing company, I made the person, not the clothing company. I started sending him to fucking all these events and all these fights all around the fucking West Coast and planned on sending him to fights all around the world. Guess what he does? He snakes me. So what did I do? I start my own fucking clothing company. Merchandise is on the way. So it's like this. This is one of those situations. It's like if you try to fuck me, then guess what? No homo. I'm going to fuck you in your fucking ass. Figuratively, with no Vaseline. I will make sure that you don't have a leg to stand on. I will make sure that you don't have nothing, especially when it comes to this boxing shit. So test me if you fucking dare. I don't like to be this person. I don't want to be this person, but I need this boxing for my daughter, for my family, for myself. Guess what? I've done it. I've done it. As I've said, I interview world championship boxers. This weekend, I'll be at my first ever top rank event. Now, for those in the know, remember what I'm saying, for those in the know, if you get to a top rank event, you made it big time. There's nothing anyone or you, and as I'm talking to you, can do to stop me. I've done nothing to nobody. I've done nothing wrong. But people have put me in a situation where it's like, listen, it's like either you're going to be a shark or you're going to be a motherfucking fish. I'm going to eat you. I'm going to drink your milkshake. I am going to take that last piece of steak. There's a little bit of steak fat. There's nothing else left in your plate. You got that little bit of ketchup over there on the side. I'm going to come to your fucking table, and I'm going to stick my fork in that last piece of steak with that little bit of steak fat on. I'm going to dip it in that last little bit of ketchup, and I'm going to eat that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of you. Because you know why? Because whether it comes to women, friends, family, they've all bit me over and fucked me. That's why I'm out here to prove you all wrong. And I'm not going to stop. So y'all think it's like this, right? Y'all think I'm just on here just to rant and rave and be some angry ass man, you know? My goal is to cover boxing. And guess what? It's mutually beneficial. Because if I cover boxing, and if you're a boxer, then guess what? I'm getting you more motherfucking fans. My goal is, hey, as I said earlier, don't worry about how I cover boxing. Just know that I cover boxing and I make people buy fights. I make people watch fights. Simple as that. So, okay, we can start covering boxing now. Right? Right? This motherfucker right here. This, you know, this motherfucker right here. Fucking motherfucker. So listen, we gotta talk about who the cameraman was. We gotta talk about who this dodgy ass. Hold up, I'm gonna pause it at the right moment. She said she don't got no titties, she got ass. Yeah, girl. Mm-hmm. No, we gotta listen. Oh wait, is this the picture? Is this the one? So listen, okay, let me tell you the backstory, the lore. Now, if you ever hear the word lore, it means backstory. So let me tell you the lore, right? Chavez Jr. had just put on this shitty performance. All Mexico had turned their back on him, right? He got beat the fuck up in a sparring session by Canelo, right? Right? He's out drinking somewhere in Vegas with his wife. So his wife leaves to go put the baby to bed. Chavez Jr. is still there drinking and shit, right? Right? At some bar in Vegas. This is at the Canelo fight. At some bar in Vegas. So some dodgy ass, shady ass, fucking British dude. This is what Chavez says. This is what Chavez Jr. says. Comes up to him and says, "Hey, mate, you Chavez Jr." I'm paraphrasing. No, I'm just fucking making shit up. Hey, listen, I'm fucking making the story dramatic and shit, right? Comes up to him and say, "Hey, listen, Chavez, you still Chavez Jr. I got these bitches, right? Let's go to this room. I'm gonna bring these bitches up, and listen, you Chavez Jr. So these bitches gonna service you, bro." So of course, very Julio-ish, very Chavez Jr.-ish, right? He goes back to a hotel room. We don't know if that's his. No, it is his hotel room because his shit got stolen. So he takes this fucking shady ass, dodgy ass fucking British dude with these bitches back to his hotel room. Back to this hotel room. So that's when this shit go down. And I'm guessing that the cameraman, right? Look at this shit. I'm guessing that the cameraman is not a friend or somebody on Team Chavez. You know why? It's because it's like, yo, if you really down with Team Chavez, you know the motherfucker's married. Then you know if he fucking bitches on the side, you don't fucking record that shit and put it on the fucking gram. Right? 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 So they rob him. They take his fucking $40,000 Hublot watch. They take some old other shit from the room, and more importantly, they take his check that he got for the Canelo fight. And the crazy thing is, these fucking bitches probably know that they can't cash this shit. You know, come on, with a check of that size, we know, come on. And with any check over fucking $500 or $1,000, you need verification. So the fucking Thots, the fucking whores, the fucking lady of the night, the women of the night, they knew that they couldn't cash the shit, but they probably was so fucking pissed off that he fucking didn't come to fight. They said, man, we're going to get our bread back and we're going to save the American people because I want my money back. He ain't fight. Man. He ain't fight. He didn't fight. I was pissed. And the thing is, I got a sweet spot for Chavez Jr. I got a sweet spot. But he pissed me the fuck off that night, man. Yo, he didn't fight. So you know what I noticed? Don't get me wrong, the motherfucker was in shape. He put on a fucking fitness fucking tape. He made a fitness DVD. But guess what? Did you notice we ain't see him like really training? We saw him on a speed bag a couple times. So basically, he was fucking using a whole training camp to make weight. You son of a bitch. I was pissed. And I'm watching him. I'm sitting there, for example. Let's go look at a clip. Let's go look at a clip of this motherfucker. Let's go look at a clip. This motherfucker is right there, right? Right there. This motherfucker's right there. But he's not throwing no punches. Son of a bitch. And that's why I was thinking to myself, man, hey, listen, don't you know he had damn near the exact same team as Juan Manuel Marquez? And you know Juan Manuel Marquez drink piss. Yeah, you heard me right. Juan Manuel Marquez, one of the greatest Mexican boxers of all time, he knocked out Manny Pacquiao, put him to sleep. He drinks piss. On some leisure shit. They should have made Chavez drink a little bit of piss. Just a teaspoon. Mix that shit in with some fucking, some green tea. Have him, from one of them Vada tests, he pissed me, fill the shit up a little bit, take a little teaspoon, pour that shit in this motherfucking, take a little piss. I would rather him do anything than to do the shit he did that night. He needed some piss. He needed some piss. Or some reefer. Maybe he needed a little bit of, that fucking devil's lettuce. Maybe he needed some reefer. Remember, wasn't it after the Sergio Martinez fight that he tested positive for pot? Maybe you need a little bit of reefer for that boost. Anything. I'm tired of it. And then he keep coming up with these excuses about I didn't be able to eat that whole week. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit, man. 64.99 for that fucking fight, and you don't come to fight. The fight was the weigh-in. The fight was the weigh-in. Remember how he looked at the weigh-in? Remember, listen, that was listen, he won to him, this was the fight. To him, this was the fight right here to this motherfucker. Look, he won that night. He won. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. But anyway, we're going to take a little brief intermission. You know, I'm actually going to go get some of these Doritos. I'm tired of shit. I've now been up for 27 hours. Thank you guys for chilling, man. We got a lot of boxing to talk about. And I was really angry early in the video, but you know, we're cool now, so we can get, you know. So I'm going to be in New York next week for Crawford versus Diaz. You know, covering his media, obviously. So I'm really interested in not talking to Terrence Crawford, even though I want to talk to him. You know, but I'm really interested in talking to Felix Diaz. You know. So we got some shit to talk about. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a piss. Let me do it this way. I'm gonna take a piss, get some snacks. Oh, you know what we should do? I know what we should do. Listen to this motherfucker right here. I'm gonna be interviewing him soon again too. Crazy, right? I'll be right back. This one? Wait. This one. Oh, this one. Wait, no. That. Yeah.
It's time to clear the air, man. It's been a lot going on, and I'm gonna get a lot of shit if I don't ask you. So I'm from Philly. I know you're not racist. I know.
I was born in Puerto Rico, came to America when I was 6 years old. I lived in East Lehigh before that neighborhood where it is today. There was still Polacks in Germany. Okay, I went through hell. Racism. My parents couldn't even speak in front of nobody Spanish. So you speak English. And I couldn't understand what was from my mind. My mind used to whisper Spanish in public. Whisper to us. I couldn't even get free lunches in school. They were free. That's when there was 15 kids in the class. Why do you think I didn't get free lunches? Because I was Latino. There was no Latinos in this country when I was young. That's when 20th and Green down there was all Boricuas. And they took them all out. Now it's the suburbs. Okay? I went through racism in this country. I grew up in black neighborhoods. I'm from Pike, it's a Buffalo. Okay, that's where I'm from. That's black neighborhood.
I went to black school that grew up in black neighborhoods.
Black school, black neighborhood. So I know how I'm racist.
But
I fucked with a couple black girls.
but do you understand, like, to people, for example, in the UK?
Black school, black neighborhoods.
And they took them all out. Now it's the suburbs. Okay? I went through racism in this country. I grew up in black neighborhoods. I'm from Pike, it's a Buffalo. Okay, that's where I'm from. That's black neighborhood. Okay, I went to black schools, black neighborhoods. So I know how I'm racist.
But
I fucked with a couple black girls.
but do you understand, like, to people, for example, in the UK? For example, to people in the UK or the people in Australia. Come on, how you gonna go dirty the water and then drink? They dirty, it's too. So when you call,
how many of you champions in Europe? American champions. How many of you on Star Promotion in Europe? American champions.
You got
yeah. How many of you see that picture on Instagram Explore page a couple days ago? 20 Chinese champions. How many Americans you see on that?
So, but do you understand, like, how? I'm
Chinese restaurants around here in the hood, Chinese restaurants. Or see their apartments upstairs, see them rent. And the pigeons live in because they're scared to rent to the blacks and they're not eating. And you don't know what the hell they sell. But you get beef in you get barking and beef, you get a whole lot of beef. But the last time a beef is expensive. How the fuck you get a plate of beef like that with barking? Whatever you call it, barking, what the fuck is it called? I'm Puerto Rican, see? You beef and barking, you get a whole bunch of beef for $3. How the hell that? Yeah. When the steak is expensive as hell. Come on, when you walk into these most Chinese restaurants, smell like cat. Like cat piss. Killing cats in the basement. I got oriental friends, but they told me this shit. They hate that shit in America.
Well, thank you for that.
I'm gonna make everything. They call me racist. I'm gonna be a racist. I'm gonna be we got AK, we get ready for this war. But my team, we got AK points, so we ready. We got fucking ammunition. You motherfuckers wanna go to war. We got guns too, and we ain't scared. We ain't scared, and we're not trying to threaten nobody. We getting ready for the revolution too. We got guns, we got AKs, we got machine guns, we got all this.
So as far as Keith Thurman is concerned, you wasn't trying to, be racist
Listen,
towards
brother, he said, I was humble, I spoke, and spoke. He got in the mic and said, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, Danny Garcia. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. That's what he said. And I said, you ain't gonna knock nobody the fuck out, you bitch ass blank. That's what I see. So why he say I knock? He could have said, Daddy, I'm gonna knock you out. He had to say, fuck you up, Daddy, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
Yeah.
So now you talking slang word, now you talking good shit, now you talking gangster shit. I'm about fighting.
But you're not a racist.
Come on, man. Listen. If I was racist, you think I'd be?
Yo, could y'all tell how frustrated I was getting? Let me tell you the story behind that video. I was trying to be. People thought that, that I was trying to like aggravate him and trying to get him to, like say some crazy shit. But truth be told, my motivation was I wanted to be the channel to have Angel Garcia say, yeah, I'm not a racist. I apologize for saying that shit. So I start getting frustrated with him, because I'm trying to put him in like a good light, and then he say more racist ass shit, and I'm like, oh God, brother, just say you're not racist. That's all I wanted. I wanted him to say, listen. I would have been cool if Angel Garcia would have just said, no, I'm not a racist. The job peaked, like how he just kept, this boxing shit is weird, man. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. Oh, poor Klitschko, man. I was hurt. That uppercut took his fucking head off. Look how his arms go, everything. And Klitschko was boxing his ass off. Klitschko was boxing his ass off. And I'm still, Anthony Joshua's good, but yo, we see he's got some issues. But when it comes to the other heavyweights that are available right now, as far as champions, he beats Deontay Wilder and he beats Joseph Parker. My personal opinion. My personal opinion. My personal opinion. But what are you guys doing? What's up tonight? I'm here. I'm pretty tired. But every day is the same. It's not like, tomorrow is Monday. It's a business day, and I do have things to do. For the most part, every day is the same to me. So, what are you guys doing? What's your questions? I know you guys probably have some questions for me. What's on your mind? We are advancing here on Tstreet Controversy Live and Fight View 360. The things that we have going. We got some real good things. Coming in the next not even 3 weeks, I'm going to say. My goal is not to catch up to my competition, but to leapfrog them. So I've always been good with technology, but my weak point is software. So I got some new software that I'm learning, but as I was learning that new software, my computer went out. So that's why we're not in full 1080p right now. That's why the sound quality is not as good as I want it to be. So it's like, yo, we got really, really good things coming. Should I subscribe to Showtime? Of course, if you're a boxing fan, yes, you should. But see, here's the thing, right? Showtime is very invested in their boxing, so that's a good thing. Nah, invest in Showtime, but if I was to really, really, really be honest, HBO is, even HBO's putting on great fights, but they're going to pay-per-view route. How do I feel about Omar Chavez? Omar Chavez is pretty good. Okay. So like I said, if you have any questions for me, please. AJ beats Fury. Here's the thing with Tyson Fury. Okay, put it this way. I'm a big Tyson Fury fan. But Tyson Fury's got to get his fucking ass in shape. He's fat as fuck. And that's understandable. But he does have the skills to beat Anthony Joshua with that movement. Tyson Fury, for him to be 6'9", okay, a lot of people say 6'8", but for him to be 6'8", 6'9", you know, 240 pounds on a really excellent day. But he'll likely be 250. Yo, he's a very agile, you know, and very fluid heavyweight. Like, dude is good. Dude is really good. Like, Tyson Fury is really good, yo. Do you think Gamboa is done? Hell yeah, Gamboa done. Gamboa done like fuck. Against Journeyman in a fight where they would have robbed the Journeyman. They would have probably robbed fucking the Journeyman. I forgot his name. How do you feel about Jillian Love? Jillian Love is, you know, Billy Joe Saunders beats Kurt Cedes. You know. Here, let's watch some more highlights of some shit. What are we gonna watch some highlights of? That's what I have all this shit for, right? They should have had fucking Canelo come up with some fire, right? What if Canelo would have came up with some fire? They need to do that for Canelo versus Golovkin. One of them need to come up to the ring on some fire, like on a platform with some fire around them. Somebody's got to come up with some fire, you know. How much longer before Crawford fighting the top 147 guys? Definitely within the next 2 years. Definitely within the next 2 years, because he's in a situation where if he can't get big fights at 140, he's going to have to move to the 147. Just like damn, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, Lomachenko's been having to move up in weight. Yes, Burchek versus Mura is you might as well say it's official. You can say it's official. But nothing's really official until a press release comes out with the date and the venue. But yeah, you can pretty much say that, yes, both of those two fighters are going to be fighting each other. Yo, T, do a random giveaway for one of those fly-ass hoodies. Yes, we're going to be selling merchandise very soon. Like, listen. I'll say it again. Yo, I understand that I make shit look easy, but yo, I be doing all this shit by myself for the most part. You know, thank God I have partners that are helping with the merchandise. You know, so got my own clothing line, you know, coming. The merchandise is coming soon. You know, so as soon as I know something, you're going to know something. But we're not rushing it because we want things to be right and we want things to be flawless, like as far as production and, you know, so they're handling it. You know, so it's no rush right now, but trust me, there will be merchandise this year. That's all I'm going to say about that. You know, so when it comes to this stuff, a lot of people give me a lot of shit and a lot of people, you know, give me a lot of hate because realistically, you think that it's easy, you know, to be able to get to these fights. Now, remember, when I go to these fights, I go to these fights for free. But I have to go to these fights. I have to do work, right? So you may think, okay, well, I'm just going to go to these fights and do work and I'll be able to get it for free. No. Do you know, like, how much clout you have to have, or more so, not clout, but, you know, connections you have to be able to get to these fights? You know, so, like I said, I understand that I be making shit look easy, you know, and I'm just a regular ass dude and y'all seen me grow from literally nothing to something. But yo, this shit is not easy. I swear to you, it's not easy. You know, you can't just wake up one day and say, oh yeah, I'm going to have my own website. I'm going to have my own YouTube channel and I'm going to, you know, get to these fights for free and cover them and interview all these multi-millionaire top level boxers. It just does not work like that. It just does not work like that. You know, it's taken a lot to get to this shit that I'm at right now. So, you know, I don't take it lightly. That's why, you know, for anybody who's working with me as far as the team and everything, it's like, listen, I will fire the fucking shit out of you. I had people helping run my Instagram and everything. At one point in time, you couldn't tell if it was me posting something or if it was somebody else posting something, acting as if they were me. I fired all of them because, for one, it was just, you know, listen, like I said, this shit I do is not easy. This shit I do is not easy. You know, there's a lot of fucking shit that be having to be done. There's a lot of shit that be having to be done, yo. You know? Do y'all think The Walking Dead is losing its thunder? I don't want to talk about that because it's not boxing, but yes, I do think it is. But we can ask Lemieux to add a jab and through combinations. Lemieux does need a jab, and Lemieux throws. See, Lemieux doesn't really. Yeah, he doesn't really throw combinations. Lemieux doesn't really. When can we expect the first podcast episode? I want to have the first podcast by before Kovalev versus Ward fight week, or by Kovalev versus Ward fight week, or Ward versus Kovalev 2 fight week. The thing with the podcast is basically I will have everything in place to start a podcast within 2 weeks. But remember, when you start a podcast, it has to be every week at the same time. You know, so I've been doing everything I can in my personal life to make sure that I'm able to run a podcast and do it consistently every single week. So right now, listen, I'm like 2-3 weeks away. You know, so yes, a podcast is coming. And the podcast will be on Mondays between 12 and 3 p.m. It's going to be 2 hours, but I don't know whether it's going to be 12 to 2 or 1 to 3. You know, I'm still figuring that out. Yeah, of course, we do a podcast. It's going to be on iTunes. Yes. The podcast is going to be on Blog Talk Radio. So wherever Blog Talk Radio is available, you'll be able to listen to the podcast. So, like I said, once again, you know, I'll be making shit look easy. But remember, when it comes to running all the social media, when it comes to running the website, when it comes to running the YouTube channel and getting people to fights and getting myself to fights, I'm doing all of this stuff. So, as I said earlier in the video, the videos that I do are the easy part. All the other stuff behind the scenes is what's really, really, really difficult. You know, so even if I'm not doing videos, I still work about 12 hours a day, maybe more. Stevenson versus Joe Smith. Why isn't Adonis fighting him instead of Fonfara? Politics and money. But I really feel that Adonis Stevenson is just really in this really, really, really for the money. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is Adonis Stevenson doesn't want to fight anybody. And remember, Adonis Stevenson like 40 now, or close to it, or kicking the shit out that door down, that 40-year-old door now. I want to watch The Godfather. I don't know why I just had that in my mind. You know, I'm going to watch The Godfather tonight, 1 and 2, until I fall asleep. That's like 6 hours though, 7. That shit's long as fuck. Yeah, he's close to 40. Adonis Stevenson don't want to fight nobody. You know, he's close to 40. But now we know that when Chad Dawson fought Fonfara on the undercard, this was on the undercard of Thurman Garcia. Fonfara fought Chad Dawson. That was for the #1 contender for Adonis Stevenson. And Chad Dawson, even though he got stopped by Fonfara in the fight he was winning, Chad Dawson is still not retiring. Did you watch the UFC Summer Presser? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I watch all UFC events. I watched UFC 211 last night until I fell asleep. So we will be covering UFC consistently on this channel within the next 6 months. You know, so I watch. Let this be known. I've already reached out to the UFC. We're on their press list, with their media list. I watch all UFC events. I watch all UFC press conferences. It's my job. I work from home. So if some UFC shit come on, I gotta watch it, right? What's I'm gonna do? You know? So I'm still learning the sport because me being the guy at the top, I need to know everything about UFC, or more so mixed martial arts as a whole, before I start bringing people on and hiring them to cover UFC, because I gotta know that they know what they're talking about. You see what I'm saying? You know, so yes, listen, like I said, I be working a lot. So I be making shit look easy, but there's always some shit going on. There's always some shit going on. You know? Poor Vladimir, though. I was sad Vladimir got beat up, he didn't get beat up, but he got knocked out. That uppercut took his soul. That uppercut took his soul. But I'm glad, you know, I'm so glad that, put it this way, I'm like a couple of weeks away from being able to cover boxing, like how I've always wanted to cover boxing on YouTube. Like literally, I'm so happy and, you know, like blessed to be in a situation where I'm at, to be able to, all I gotta do is just wake up, come down here, you know, and sit right here, and I'll be able to do videos just like you guys wanted me to, you know, like for all this time, like videos, just all day, every day. And then also, you know, be able to type articles and do videos at the same time. Like shit is really, 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 really moving. And drinking recently, I drunk, what was that? I think it was last Tuesday or Wednesday. Last Tuesday or Wednesday. But no, I don't drink like that. For one, there's no urge to. And also, you know, like I said, I don't get no coochie. You know? So I did have a woman that I was supposed to come see me. Fuck no, I don't smoke. I did have a woman that was supposed to come see me, but that shit fell through because basically my understanding, you know, from the way I feel, she didn't understand my grind. Like it's hard to maintain a personal life, especially when you're doing something as big as what I'm doing. And if the women that you're dealing with don't understand like how important it is, or more so not important, but like the significance of what it is that you're doing, then she's not going to ride with you because she's going to think you just some nut ass dude just doing videos on YouTube, you know? Yeah, the exotic dentures. I want to have the exotic dentures by July. You know, so I can't have the exotic dentures until all this shit. The exotic dentures are gonna come after all this shit is done. That's the next phase. What does coochie have to do with drinking? Well, mostly because normally I would go out, you know, have some drinks with a chick, you know, then I'd get some coochie. You know, so since I don't get no coochie, I don't drink. Is that wrong? Is that a crime? You know? So yo, like I said, y'all wouldn't believe me, yo, but yo, I haven't had sex in a long ass time. I'm gonna die up in here. Well, you have sponsors. I have sponsors now, and they're on my back about like, why am I not promoting shit? I already took care of that part, you know. So I have, yes, I have sponsors, you know, and advertisements. Yes, like all that shit y'all talking about is already done. You know, it's just that things are in like disarray right now because I'm doing everything, you know, by myself for the most part. But things are very, very close to being organized. But yeah, I got all that shit. If you bring those dancers to your studio, they're gonna stalk you. Don't do it. Nah, it doesn't work like that. Because basically, what I'm gonna tell the dancers is, it's like, listen, you come on the show, you do a good job, you're going to be promoted during the show, which means their contact information or the emails will be there. So therefore, they'll be able to likely get bigger jobs in Vegas and or you know, wherever fucking dancers, you know, get money from. You know, so yes, I have sponsors, and I have you know, I have sponsors, I have affiliations, I have what is it called? Advertisers. You know, I have people that want to pay me for all kind of crazy shit, you know, but it's like I haven't signed no contracts or done anything with anybody because I'm not organized yet. That's what I've been doing over these last, you know, few months, is getting everything organized. So like the revenue stream is there. You know, the revenue stream is there. You know, so, but like I said, in previous videos, I'm in a situation like with the things that I'm trying to do, or the things that I'm not trying to do, but I am doing, and the things that I'm accomplishing. Is very hard, you know, to have a woman in your life, because usually women are used to dealing with people or men who are not like doing things with their lives, and they don't understand the hustle, if that makes sense. They don't understand, like, it's like, yo, I'm doing some real major ass shit. So therefore, they give you shit, and it's like, I don't have time to deal with your shit. You know, so it's a very complex, you know, it's a very complex situation. Hell yeah, listen. This is the longest drought since I was 19 years old. I'm 33. I'll be 34 in August. I don't get like that. I don't know what I forgot what a woman's vagina feels like. I only know the fucking hand. You know? And any man that says he doesn't fucking choke the chicken, he shouldn't be trusted, and he should be thrown from the highest of mountains. Strangling the shit out of my chicken at least once a day. But that's too much information. TMI. You know? You know, trust me. Hey, listen, I don't spank off because I want to. I spank off because I need to. You know? I need it. You know? Fuck no, a year? I'd be dead. If it was a year, I'd be dead. I'd be just both. I'd be just both. I'd be just this carcass, dog. This mummified ass carcass. You know, I already feel like I'm dying because I ain't had no coochie. I'd be this mummified ass carcass, yo. Hell no. You know, so it's like this. But I've noticed since I ain't been getting no coochie, I've been productive like a motherfucker. I've been productive as shit. I've been productive like a motherfucker, yo. I've been getting shit done. You know, I'll be on some. Pulling fucking documents out the fucking. I've been getting shit done. Yeah. You know, but yeah, it'd be rough, man. It'd be those lonely ass nights. You know. Those lonely ass nights, you know, when you gotta fucking, you know, gotta take it down. Express train to Chinatown. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. You know, enough about that. Enough about that. Enough about that. That shit is nasty. Yeah, no, put it this way. Put it this way. The goal is I would like the jacket at least once a day, but sometimes I don't get around to it. You know? Sometimes I don't get around to it. You know, I'll be thinking like, damn, I forgot the jacket. Like, god damn it, I forgot. Son of a bitch. But hey, enough about that. Enough about that. Anyway, what's on you guys' mind? What's going on? I'm really concerned about this Crawford Diaz fight, if that makes sense. That coveted IBO title. That's an IBO title right there. Y'all don't know nothing about that, man. I don't know nothing about that IBO. IBO is the most coveted heavyweight title of all time. That IBO don't fuck around. Would you get with Gabby? Hell yeah. Well, that's a big bitch, though. But hell yeah, Gabby get the D. Hell yeah. Gabby be thirst trapping too. Go check her gram. Gabby be thirst trapping. Dead ass serious. Go check Gabby gram. Gabby be thirst trapping. Gabby be thirst trapping. Her big ass. Gabby be thirst trapping like a motherfucker. Nah, you see, y'all gotta understand. You know, remember, you know, okay, put it this way, right? Put it this way. This is the best way I can put it to y'all. To females that I meet, right, or to females that I date, I'm just some regular ass dude. But in reality, I'm like boxing, like YouTube famous, right? So you can't be fucking with just you can't be fucking with just random ass chicks, man. You know, that's bad business. You know, that's bad business. That's no good. You know, that's no good. That's no good. So like I said, so even though, you know, like in the grand scheme of things, I'm nothing, you know, especially to chicks that I'm dating or that I just meet. But when it comes to this boxing stuff, like I'm well known. You know, so you can't be dealing with just nut ass chicks, man. You can't be dealing with just nut ass chicks. So like I said, I have no problem meeting women. I have women who just be wanting just to come visit me from all over the world. But it's like, yo, I don't, you know, you may be bad, but it's like, yo, what am I going to do with you if you're from fucking Leeds? You see what I'm saying? Or if you fucking from Nova Scotia, fuck, I'm going to do with you. You know, we smash once, and then I gotta see you like once a month or once every 2 months. I'm not down with that shit. You know, and I'm notoriously known for fucking pussy up. I'm notoriously known for it. I'm talking about the pussy will be right there in front of my face. And before I'm going to slide in, I'll say or do some dumbass shit, pussy out the door. Pussy gone. Pussy long gone. You know, pussy be getting wings and shit. But like, that ass nigga. You know? So, yeah, listen, when I say no, I'm not using the term loosely. I'm known for fucking pussy up. I'm talking about something. I be having like good pussy, like, you know, that old fucking, you know, like Showtime Extreme HD pussy waiting for me, and I be fucking it up. I be fucking it up. Like I fuck up a lot of pussy, like to the point where a chick will fucking text me or DM me like, "You's a fucking dickhead. I was really great, suck your fucking balls and everything, and you said that dumbass shit you said." And I'm like, God damn. I'm the pussy like this. I be fucking up pussy up, yo. I be fucking up pussy up, yo. I be saying some dumbass shit. I be saying some dumbass shit. For real. You know? No, like I said, it's not no problem. Like, listen, I have no problem meeting women. I have no problem with it. Like, you gotta, like, I'm at that point in time in life where in my age bracket, tall, dark niggas like myself, like we in. You see what I'm saying? And then I got my own shit. Chicks be like feeling me. You know, chicks be all over me, but I'm not into all that. So it's like, it's not a problem. I have no issues meeting women, you know, or getting women. It's just that I just don't, you know, don't be up in it, you know? And I be fucking shit up. Well, it's like this, right? I don't deal with women's or women bullshit, for example. So I tell a bitch, I'm like, yo, you think you all that because you got this cake face and your ass is fat, but for real, bitch, you ain't shit for real. Like, I'm that dude. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm the reality check dude. You know, like, I'm that dude. Like, I will put a chick in her place. Like, so, you know, that you can't get no yams like that. I'm like, listen, you be getting all them attention from them other niggas, but that's not me. To me, you ain't nothing. You know, so I be fucking shit up. You know? What happened to the one lady who was a police officer? Oh wow. You know, she's not a police officer, she in law enforcement. You know, but basically, you know, I was really feeling her, but the thing is I felt bad because basically, like, I'm still feeling, I'm not gonna lie. You know, but it's like I have a criminal record, a deep criminal record. So when you're in law enforcement, you can't deal with nobody that's, you know, that like somebody like me. So that's why I stopped like talking to her. But I do feel her though, like she cool as shit, you know? But, you know, like when you put it this way, like when you're a cop or if you work in any type of law enforcement field, you can't deal with somebody. You can't mess with nobody that has like some type of criminal record in any way, shape, or form. You know, so in a way, even though even though like right now, like I'm squeaky clean as a mouse, you know, like not mouse and not squeaky clean. I don't know why I said that, but anyway, like I'm squeaky clean like as a person, you know, and I do everything right, like literally, like especially since I don't have no sex out of wedlock, like I'm damn near like fucking, I'm pious and shit, you know. I literally basically don't really sin, you know, so. I couldn't, like, even though I was feeling her, you know, like I was keeping like my criminal record like a secret from her, you know. So it's just like more. So I was really like, even though I don't do anything wrong, like I was really like more so concerned about like, damn, you know, like I still have that old criminal record. You see what I'm saying? Nah, stay away from chicks who have a cop connection. No good if you fuck up. I mean, that's true, especially when, you know, like my baby mom is just the worst stalker, evil woman ever. But more so, like, I didn't sense this from this woman, but then again, I didn't sense from my baby mom either. You know, so. Sean Pervin, don't get blocked. Stop spamming my chat. You're fucking up, T. You got a girl right here in boxing. You should hit her up, Rebecca Morales. No, see, here's the thing. Like you got to understand, right? Okay, put it this way. Anybody who does videos on YouTube or more so has any more than, I'm going to say 5,000 subscribers, even 1,000, you're going to have chicks come at you. You're going to have chicks all in your DMs. So, like I said, once again, you know, like I have, like, there's always women, you know, but they don't be the ones that you want, or they be just too far. You know, like there's always women. You know, for example, like there's women you can just, like, if you really want to, like I can just go into my DMs right now and be like, oh, really? You know, your flight is how much? Okay, I'll match you half. You'll be here on Tuesday? Okay, cool. You know, but you don't want that shit for real, for real. You know, you don't be wanting that shit. You know, it'd be too, you know, no, I'm good. I'm good. You don't want those problems in your life. But yeah, we might as well fuck around, chill here all night, right? We might as well fuck around, chill here all night. I don't have shit to do. You know, I have some paperwork that I started on, you know, but I really don't have Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. Monday. Yeah, I don't have shit to do. So we can chill all night if y'all want to. You know, or at least until I get tired and shit to pass out. I've already been up for like 27 hours, maybe 28 going on or some shit like that. Did you watch a James 20 fight? Where was I going to be able to watch it at? And why would I watch a James? Okay, my job is to watch all these fights, but watching a James 20 fight would just be just sad, you know? Yeah, James 20 fought Mike Shepard. Mike Shepard fought Anthony Joshua. And he fought one of those Sky Sports Fight Night fucking tournament like 2-3 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago, actually. That law lady will slip away keeping chip. Nah, it don't work like that. You know, it don't work like that, dude. It's hard to explain. It don't work like that. Did Chris Arreola retire? Nah, he didn't retire. You know, he's still around. Come on, you're supposed to push all fights. Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Last night I was watching that UFC event. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I've been really dreading doing this video that I'm doing right now because I said, damn, you know, everything is almost done, so I gotta really be on some full-time type shit now. You know? I gotta be on some full-time type shit now. Shannon Cannon, any thoughts? Yeah. Shannon Briggs is fighting on June the 3rd for the WBA world title in Florida against Fresno Quindo. Any news on Victor Postol? Victor Postol was ordered to fight. Let me go check real quick. Damn, I don't want to pull this up on the screen. Let me pull this up over here. Shannon Briggs was, Victor Postol is the second mandatory after. Okay, basically, the winner of Crawford versus Diaz is supposed to fight Amiri Ma. unless they fight for unification for the IBF title against Julie Sandango, but or the WB against Julie Sandango, but Amir Imam is the mandatory for the WBC because Amir Imam was, even though he lost to Victor Postol, was ordered to fight Antonio Orozco, who's the top ranked fighter, but Orozco withdrew from that. So I forgot your question. See, I'm already. What was your question again? Oh yeah. So basically, Victor Postol is now the second mandatory to fight Terence Crawford again, but that fight may not happen if it does happen for another year and a half. Take a walk around the rich right neighborhood. You're bound to run into a couple looking for Mandingo action. Well, I'm actually in a rich, not like I say rich, but I'm actually in a wealthy white neighborhood now. And yes, I did notice snow bunnies do be like looking for action. But like I said, it's hard to explain because a lot of people think I'm crazy, you know, when I talk about it. But yo, I don't be looking at pussy like the same way I used to be looking at it before. So don't get me wrong. I could be swimming in pussy right now, but I just don't do it. I'm not into this shit no more. I'm not doing it. You know, I'm looking for one woman. You know, I understand you probably think I'm on some old queer shit, but yo, I'm not into it. Porter McDonough, I would love to see that. Yeah, but McDonough's done. McDonough's not coming back. You know, you can tell he's not coming back. Oh yeah, of course I'll be wanting the pussy. Of course, come on, man. Of course. But I'm not going to go chasing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I want to get those Doritos. How's my video quality anyway? Let me check. Damn it. Let me check my video quality. I'm back. Give me a minute. Not bad. Not bad. So like I said, we can be around for a nice while because I don't have to do anything today since it's Monday. You know, so we can chill and talk boxing for a nice while. I'm going to be going to the Crawford versus Diaz media workout. That's on Wednesday. You know, and give me 1 minute. I'm gonna be right back. We can't play any music or anything because it's late in the video, and when it says late in the video, I can't edit it out. So therefore, we'll just listen to some more of this guy. I'll be right back.
You back. Take it back.
It's time to clear the air, man. There's been a lot going on, and I'm gonna get a lot of shit if I don't ask you. So I'm from Philly. I know you're not racist.
No, listen, brother.
No, I know.
I was born in Puerto Rico, came to America when I was 6 years old. I lived in Reese Lehigh before that neighborhood where it is today. It was still Polacks in Germany. Okay, I went through hell. I went through hell racism in this country. My parents couldn't even speak in front of nobody Spanish. So you speak English. And I couldn't understand what they was coming around. My mom used to whisper something Spanish in public. Whisper to us. I couldn't even get free lunches in school. They were free. That's when there was 15 kids in the class. Why do you think I didn't get free lunches? Because I was Latino. There was no Latinos in this country.
Latinos couldn't get free lunches.
That's when 20th and Green down there was all Boricuas. And they took them all out. Now it's the suburbs.
According to Angel.
I went through racism in this country. I grew up in black neighborhoods. I'm from Pike, ate some buffalo.
Oh, wait, we go this way.
Okay, that's where I'm from. That's black neighborhood. Okay, I went to black schools, black neighborhoods.
Black schools, black
So I have my
neighborhoods.
race.
But
I fucked a couple black girls.
but do you understand, like, to people, for example, in the UK,
Yo, I fuck Gabby
for
Garcia.
example,
I'm
the
not
people
gonna
in
lie.
the UK or the people in Australia,
On some real shit, as long as she not a nigga, I fuck Gabby Garcia. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, go to her Instagram. She be thirst trapping like a motherfucker. She be trapping that thirst.
Come on, how you gonna niggas go dirty the water and then drink? They dirty.
so when you call,
How many champions in Europe? American champion. How many be on Star Promotion in Europe? American champion.
yeah,
How many you see? That picture on her Instagram, Explore page, a couple days ago. 20 Chinese champions. How many Americans you see on that?
so, but do you understand, like, how, like, I'm trying.
Chinese restaurants around here in the hood, Chinese restaurants. Or see their farmers and see their money. Anti-pigeons living because they're scared to rent to the blacks and they're not eating. And you don't know what the hell they sell. But you get beef in them. You get barking and beef. You get a whole
Barclay and beef.
Last time a beef is expensive. I don't know if you get a plate of beef like that. It was barking. Whatever you call it, barking. What the fuck is called? I'm Puerto Rican. See, you beef and barking. You get a whole bunch of beef for $3. How the hell that happen?
Yeah.
When the steak is expensive as
Yo, y'all hear how confused he was? Like, yo, like, I want to know where in Philadelphia he was getting $3 Barclay and beef. Well, what he's supposed to say, or what he was wanted to say, is $3 broccoli and beef. But it's like, for one, where are you getting like $3 broccoli and beef? You know, like, and I understand, like, cause do y'all hear how stumped he is? He like, how the hell that happened? And when I interviewed him, like the way he said it, he like leaned back, like, what the fuck is going on? Beef is $3, you know? Like, he was on some shit. Let me run it back a little bit. He was like, how the hell that happened?
20 Chinese champions. How many Americans you see on that?
So, but do you understand, like, how, like, I'm trying.
Chinese restaurants around here in the hood, Chinese restaurants. Or see their farmers and see their money. Anti-pigeons living because they're scared to rent to the blacks and they're not eating. And you don't know what the hell they sell. But you get beef in them. You get barking and beef. You get a whole lot of beef. But the last time a beef is expensive. I don't know if you get a plate of beef like that. It was barking. Whatever you call it, barking. What the fuck is it called? I'm Puerto Rican. See, you beef and barking. You get a whole bunch of beef for $3. How the hell that happen?
Yeah.
When the steak is expensive as hell. Come on, when you walk into these Chinese restaurants, smell like cat piss.
Oh. Well, we know there's no beef in Angel Garcia house because beef is too expensive. You know, beef is too expensive for Angel Garcia. Beef is too expensive. There's no beef in his crib. You know, and truth be told, hey, listen, you know, he fucked my head up because every time I go into a Chinese restaurant now, I sniff for cat piss. You know? What were you thinking at the point in the interview? I was thinking like, yo, I want him to be not racist, but he racist as shit. I remember, I'm thinking in the interview, I'm like, oh God, this shit just went to the whole fucking alt-right on some shit. You know, like the whole point of the interview, once again, as I said earlier in the video, is I wasn't trying to egg him on. I wasn't trying to get him hyped. I wanted him to be not racist. I wanted to be the guy that got the interview from Angel Garcia where him apologizing and not being racist. But he talking about some, you know, like go to the Chinese restaurant, you know, go upstairs and they have like empty pigeons left. Empty pigeons? What the fuck is going on? And then he said, you know, you go to a restaurant, Chinese restaurant, smell like cat piss. They killing cats in the basement, brother. And I'm like, oh God damn it. You son of a bitch. I was like, God damn it. And I was like, I gotta upload the interview because I was like, I just wanted you to be on some cool shit. You know, I just wanted you to be on some cool shit.
Dude. Come on, how you gonna dirty the water and then drink it?
Empty pigeons? What is empty pigeons?
So when you call,
how many champions in Europe? American champion.
So listen.
How many people start promoting?
So listen to the context of the interview. Right now, I just rewinded it, so there's only 3 minutes left. So listen, you can tell that I'm trying to like get him to talk about some other shit, and then I'm trying to change the subject. But truth be told, that's not really my job. You know, I'm trying to save him because I'm from Philly. But truth be told, that's not my job to save him. You know, I'm trying to look out, but then he started going on his own other shit. So I'm like, man, you know, put it this way. It wasn't until I got home and I started editing the videos and I realized, that's when I realized how crazy this shit was. So let's watch it. Let's listen to it.
I grew up in black neighborhoods. I'm from Pike, it's a Buffalo. Okay, that's where I'm from. That's black neighborhood. Okay, I went to black schools, black neighborhoods. So I have my races.
But
I fucked a couple black girls.
but do you understand, like, to people, for example, in the UK, for example, to people in the UK or the people in Australia. Mm-hmm.
Come on, how you gonna nigga doing 30 or
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that next A+. Remind me in like remind me in 3 minutes, 5 minutes, A+.
American check.
We gotta talk about that.
How many people start promotion?
A+, remind me in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
How many you see? That picture on Instagram, Explore page a couple days ago. 20 Chinese chat. How many Americans you see on that?
Yeah. So
yo, A+, yo, remind me in 5 minutes. We have to talk about that. Remember, guys, remind me in 5 minutes. Even if I'm talking about some bullshit, we gotta talk about that World Boxing Super Series. So A+, remind me to talk about that. We gotta talk about that.
But do you understand, like, how, like, I'm
Chinese restaurants around here in the hood. Chinese restaurants. Go see their farmers.
Yeah.
How many you see?
So keep on trying to change the subject.
Instagram Explore page a couple days ago. 20 Chinese chat. How many Americans you see on that?
Yeah. So, but do you understand, like, how, like, I'm
Chinese restaurants around here in the hood. Chinese restaurants. Go see their farmers and see their money. And the pigeons live in them. Because they're scared to run to the blacks and not people.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know what the hell they sell. But you get beef in them, you get barking and beef, and you get a whole lot of beef. But the last time a beef expensive. How the fuck you get a plate of beef like that? With barking, whatever you call it, barking, what the fuck is it called? I'm Puerto Rican.
Yo, he really confused.
Beef and barking, you get a whole bunch of beef for $3. How the hell that?
Yeah.
When the steak expensive as hell. Come on, when you walk into the Chinese restaurant, smell like cat. Like cat piss. Killing cats in the basement, bro.
And I remember.
They told me that shit.
Well, thank you for that.
And I remember I told y'all, like, listen, what he said, it smelled like cat piss. I remember I told y'all, like, when he said, listen, when he said it smelled like cat piss, like this mist, like this cold ass spit mist, like shot in my face. I was like, oh. It's like, you know, you go to Chinese restaurants, smell like cat piss. And it was this mist. I'm like, oh. And then they killing cats in the basement, brother. Like I was like, oh. I swear it was this cold ass spit mist that came out of his mouth when he said he smelled like cat piss. It was this cold ass.
The last time a beef expensive. How the fuck you get a plate of beef like that? With barking, whatever you call it, barking.
I was like, oh.
I'm Puerto Rican, see? You beef and barking, you get a whole bunch of beef for $3. How the hell that?
Yeah.
When the steak expensive as hell. Come on, when you walk into the Chinese restaurant like cat piss. Killing cats in the basement, bro. I got real to friends, bro. They told me that shit.
Well,
So listen, did you decipher? He said, I got friends that told me that shit. They eat cats here in America. What the fuck? So basically, Andrew Garcia got friends who eat cat from Chinese restaurants where they sell $3 beef in Barclay. What the fuck? He said, I got friends who eat that shit here in America. You know, they tell me this shit. So like he got some, imagine, right? Put this scenario together, right? He got some homies, right? They chilling, you know, and he come around Angel Garcia because he got this Benz like station wagon. He gets a sick ass Benz station wagon. So he pull up, his homie's eating his plate. He like, oh yeah, where you get this shit from? I don't know, man. It's just $3 beef from Barclay, you know. And he looking like, where you gonna get $3 beef from? He's like, I don't know. He's like, that's cat piss. It's crazy. This because it's funny as hell. It's weird. It's bizarre. Okay, this is the last time. 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 This is the last time.
How many of you on Star Promotion? In Europe, American team.
Yeah.
How many of you see that picture on Instagram, Explore page a couple days ago? 20 Chinese champions. How many Americans you see on that?
So, but do you understand like how, like do you, like I'm
Chinese restaurants around here in the hood, Chinese restaurants. Or see them tacos and see them money. And the pigeons live in because they're scared to run to the blacks and not eat. And you don't know what the hell they sell. But you get beef and you get barking and beef, and you get a whole lot of beef. But the last time a beef was pricey. How the fuck you get a plate of beef like that? Barking, whatever you call it, barking, what the fuck is called? I'm Puerto Rican, see? You beef and barking, you get a whole bunch of beef for $3. How the hell that happen?
Yeah.
When the steak is expensive as hell. Come on, when you walk into these motherfucking Chinese restaurants, smell like cat piss. Killing cats in faces, bro. I got ribs from friends, bro. They told me that shit. They ain't that shit, bro.
Well, thank you for
Call
that.
me racist. I'm bring everything out to them. They call me racist. I'm gonna be a racist. I'm gonna be a. We got AK. We get ready for this war. But my team, we got AK points. So we ready. We got fucking ammunition. You motherfuckers want to go to war. We got guns too, and we ain't scared. We ain't scared, and we're not trying to threaten nobody. We get ready for the revolution too. We got guns, we got AKs, we got machine guns, we got all this.
So as far as Keith Thurman is concerned, you wasn't trying to, be racist
Listen,
towards
brother, he said I was humble when I spoke, Danny spoke. I spoke, his trainer spoke. He got in the mic and said, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, Danny Garcia. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. That's what he said. And I said, you ain't gonna knock nobody the fuck out, you bitch ass. Blank. That's what I see. So why you say you gotta knock? He could say, Danny, I'm gonna knock you up. You gotta say, fuck you up, Danny. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
After this A+.
Now you talking slang word. Now you talking good shit. Now you talking gangster shit. Now I'm talking fighting.
But you're not a racist.
Come on, man. Listen. If I was racist, you think I'd be here talking to you? You won't be here. No, I work for Russians.
I know though.
I work for a lot of people. I work for Russians, I work for Pakistanians. I did everything. I sold ice cream, I sold port ice, I did everything. I sold drugs, I sold cocaine. I sold every motherfucking thing in the world. I sold fucking rocks to a fucking crackhead. And I'm not talking about ready rock, I'm talking about rock, like concrete. Yeah, I sold motherfucking rock. You want some rock? Solid rock to a crackhead. Now you can take a motherfucking, take a motherfucking a salesman to do that.
Okay, so
concrete, you know what's concrete? Not ready rock, concrete.
what's the
I take the motherfucking money with a fucking orange chick gun by myself. Anything I did by myself. I ain't never had 20 motherfuckers behind me. Believe that. I'm from the hood, brother.
You know what? What I was thinking at the time when I cut the video, I was like, let me cut this fucking video off because they're going to run up in this motherfucking Angel Garcia gym and search this shit. I was like, he must have, we got AKs and we got the crack rock and ready rock. We ready for this war, the revolution. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, let me change the subject, bro, because they're going to run up in here and try to call me up for a witness and I'm on my ratting ass shit. It's like, listen, I'm not going to put myself in this situation. Simple as that. And he told us that shit was some crazy ass shit. But anyway, all right, let's stay on topic. That was some crazy ass shit, man. Like with this boxing media shit, you don't know what you're gonna get yourself into. I'm still learning that. You don't know what you're gonna get yourself. You don't even know what you're gonna get yourself into. So when you interview these people, you don't know what the fuck might go down. You know, for example, when I interviewed fucking Charles Hatley, and then he got knocked the fuck out. You don't know what the fuck gonna be go. You don't know what the fuck's gonna go down. So that's why I gotta condition myself, and I'm trying to condition myself to be like, when I interview this person, or or I go to this event, I don't know what the fuck is gonna go down, and I don't know what the fuck kind of crazy ass shit they might say, so I just gotta be ready. Because you don't know. You don't know what might go down. Some crazy ass shit might go down. Like, remember, he went from talking about like how beef, he's like, beef is expensive as hell. And then he's about some, we got the AKs, we're ready for this war. And I'm like, oh shit. You went from talking about fucking market quality cheap ass beef to fucking AK-47s and being ready for war, and the revolution won't be televised? What shit was going on? Everybody, it's me. So I'm there holding the camera, and I'm thinking in my head, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is this shit? And so I don't really realize the magnitude or how crazy this shit is until I'm home, like editing the shit, and I'm like rewinding it back, and it's like, we ready for this war, and it's like cat piss, and I'm clicking, and I'm like, oh shit, oh, this crazy ass shit, this shit's crazy, and also I don't be realizing that shit until I get back to the editing booth. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, we want to bring you more of that type of content going forward in the future. Did I actually wrap? Oh! So for those who don't know, I understand we're a little bit late. So let me tell you what happened. Let me tell y'all motherfuckers what happened. Okay, so we already know that Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. got beat up by Canelo, and he really didn't come to fight, right? So basically, long story short, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., right, makes weight, right? He makes weight. Everything's all good. Everything is all good. Look at his eyes, determination. He makes that weight, right? Not only does he weigh in at 164.5, but he weighs in at 164. Right? He makes that weight. This was the fight right here, right? Right? But then he goes, right, to the fight and gets his ass whipped. He gets whipped. He just wasn't doing nothing. So, poor Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., right, and his wife go to the bar on the late night after the fight, right? They drinking, and he Julio, so he probably already like blew his L. He probably already, been smoking some tree, right? Come on. Y'all know Julio smoked some tree. So him and his wife go to the bar, right? She like, all right, well, I want to chill with you, baby. I love you. You did good tonight. You made that weight, but I'm married to you, so I love you. I gotta go put our daughter to sleep. She go put the daughter to sleep, right? Somewhere, I guess they had another hotel room somewhere, right? Of course. They probably had the whole floor, rented out, as a hotel. So she go put the baby to sleep. Some dodgy ass, shady ass, fucking British dude come up to Julio like, yo, Julio, mate, cheers, bro. We love you. We saw what you did. We feel you won the Canelo fight. And Chavez Jr. like, okay, I make weight. Some shit. So then the dodgy ass, shady ass British dude, according to Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., right? Say like, yo, Chavez Jr., I got these bitches. Look behind you. Now, mind you, before Chavez Jr.'s wife left, she saw the bitches. She told this to ESPN Deportes. She saw the bitches, right? And she kind of peeped what it was. So she go put the baby to sleep. Chavez Jr. stood at the bar, dodgy ass, shady ass British dude come up like, yo, Chavez Jr., we got these bitches. Let's go back to your hotel room. These bitches gonna service this shit out you before your wife come back. What? We be going, my nigga. What? Your wife come back? So Chavez Jr. like my wife. I got to get back. You know, I love to fight. I got to get back, you know, and my chick. And the dodgy ass British dude like, yo, mate, cheers, yo. We be going by all that shit, telling that shit is over, bro. By the time we be gone, these bitches gonna suck you all, take care of you. By the time your wife get back, we gonna be gone. Chavez Jr., right? 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 Go back to the hotel with the bitches. With the bitches. Right? Right? Some nut-ass nigga recording that Chavez Jr. likely don't know. Bitches are rubbing Chavez Jr. nipples down and shit on some old freak shit. They take Chavez Jr. phone. According to Chavez Jr. They take his $40,000 Hublot watch that him and his pop got matching pair. You know, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., a legend. They take one of his checks, likely well over $1 million, maybe $2 million, $3 million, film on $4 million, $4 million from him for the Chavez fight, right? And then bounce. So his wife do an interview on ESPN Deportes like, yo, this, like, I come back to the hotel room. I tell him, like, yo, I seen the video. And Chavez Jr. some shock shit. She like, yeah, no, guess what? Your fucking Hublot watch is gone. They took your phone, you dickhead. And also, guess what? They took your Canelo check. You can't make this up. You can't make it up. God damn it, Chavez Jr. Poor son of a bitch. Poor son of a bitch. You can't make this up. You can't make this up, yo. You can't make this up. Goddamn hoes, man. Goddamn hoes. Look, he spread eagle. He spread eagle. Having his nipples all titillated. So who is the dude that was recording? So obviously, right, 100, you would think that the dude who's recording is not on Chavez Jr. team because he would know, like, well, this is Chavez Jr. He married and he's popular, but we mad at him for recording shit. Put it on the gram. They scammed the shit out of Chavez Jr. They scammed him. He got the scam. They scammed the shit out of, this shit is nasty. They scammed the shit out of Chavez Jr. They said they scammed the shit out of Chavez Jr. I wonder if he got the pussy though. Did he get a little bit of vagina? So my question is, did the shit really go down the way he said it went down? Or did he tell his wife that shit because he got caught? So what if he said, shit, damn, that video out, I saw it on the gram, I went to go take a shit on a late night. I know my wife gonna be here on some 6 o'clock in the morning shit with the baby. So what I'm gonna do is, I gotta fucking make up a lie, right? So what I'll do is, I'll rip up this check, knowing that the bitches can't cancel it. I mean, they can't cash it, and say, hey, listen, those bitches drugged me, and they took the check, and they took my Hublot watch. So he probably was looking at that watch. He probably was looking at that watch like, damn. He probably was looking at that watch like, damn, shit. How the fuck am I going to tell my wife? So, I got to lose this 40K. Like, what if he did that shit, right? You know, like, what if this shit was all just a big-ass, massive-ass lie? You know, because his wife already sold it. He got his ass whipped, you know, by Canelo. And his wife already sold it all of Mexico that's owned his ass. You know, and then what if he had to come up with some epic ass lie? So what if these bitches was really there and they really didn't rob and they just fucked the shit out of him, and they didn't take his watch or they didn't take that check? I'm just saying. 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 Julio, you ain't slick, Julio. I found you out. I found you out, Julio. But isn't Chavez Jr. wife like El Chapo granddaughter or some shit? I'm just saying. I found Chavez Jr. out. I'm just saying. I don't believe it. I don't believe the story. You know what? I'm going to see something here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Honestly, on some real shit. On some real shit. On some real shit. On some real shit. Do y'all believe Chavez Jr.'s story? Do y'all? Oh wait. Do y'all believe his story? Wait. It's this way. Here we go. Look, they all titillating with his nips. Who's the guy recording? No, I have inside info that says Bando BG. What do you mean you have inside info that says otherwise? Bro? What do you mean? What do you mean you have inside info that says otherwise? Otherwise of what? Bro? Otherwise, I think it was a plan so he would not get robbed in Mexico. What? But remember, like, if they took his check, you can't cash no check of that size. You know? You can't cash no check of that size without verification. So even if you take the check, you're not getting that money. Nacho was partying too. Nacho, listen. Nacho was on some shit like, you know, like, yeah, we're going to teach Chavez Jr. how to box. He's going to box Canelo. You know, I'm not, you know, Nacho is elderly, so I'm not going to disrespect him, but he is named after a chip. You know, he is named after a dipping chip, a very delicious dipping chip. The man recording is a friend of his, and he's no stranger. Oh, shit! See? Nacho was off camera recording getting boss hit. He probably was. You know, Nacho. You know, you don't fool me, Nacho. He probably was, yo. He probably was. Yo, this show is running way later than I thought I was gonna run. I didn't think I was gonna make it this long. I did not think I was gonna make it this long. But seriously, yo, what y'all need to do for the show, yo? You know, like, I'm doing everything. Like, understand that right now, the laptop that I'm running on is not a powerful laptop. You know, so basically that's why I'm not able to do the things that I planned on doing. But yo, I got some good ass programs, you know, that's gonna make shit real easy around here and real like productive. You know, so understand, if I'm not doing videos right now, you know, it's because I'm working on shit in the background to make sure that the videos I do for you guys in the future are going to be like, you know, like fire. You see what I'm saying? So imagine like my my post-fight videos after fights, especially the fact that I'm going to show highlights now. Shit's going to be lit. Oh, the World Boxing Super Series. So remember, Richard Schaefer started a tournament. Well, not him. Him and his investors, which he's like, I would say like 1/5 of. No boxing memorabilia is coming for like the next couple of weeks. It's starting in July. It's going to include the cruiserweight and the 168-pound division. So basically, more in video. So basically, more info is coming out, but it's supposed to be televised on multiple channels. There's a lot of money being pumped into it. $50 million in prize money devoted across the 168 and cruiserweight pound division. Also with you know, multi-million-dollar money being invested in marketing and broadcasting. Well, listen, there's a lot of memorabilia coming. Of course, the number one is going to be a photo of Al Heyman. Jesus Garcia, you're going you're putting the cart before the horse. I don't know nothing about that shit. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm just making sure I have enough power as far as memory, motherboard, hard drive, and video card to broadcast the show that I want to broadcast. You know, so anything else after that is extra. The screen in the back should have a slideshow with a bunch of different iconic boxing photos. To a certain extent, yes. But the screen in the back is actually going to be used, you know, going forward for, what screen is it? Oh, it's this one. For highlights and basically to back up things that I'm talking about, like interviews and etc., things like that. So basically that screen back there is really, truth be told, is going to be obsolete. Not fully obsolete, but basically once I get my computer back to be able to run the program, which is called XSplit Pro, to be able to show like this type of stuff like in screen and without any lag, you know, or video interruptions. Should Loma fight Lomachenko again? Yes. Lomachenko needs that rematch, but Salido doesn't. But Salido wants the rematch, and Salido is going to be fighting soon. I forgot against who. Can you say some kind words about Gamboa's recently deceased career? I can't really say any kind words because it seems as though since his name was linked to those steroid allegations of the PD allegations, his career has went down. A career has went down the line. Also, the fact that he quit against a journeyman in a fight where likely that journeyman would have got robbed, you know, is even worse. You know, so I can't say anything kind about it. I can say kind things about his career, you know, but as far as the, you know, him retiring, and after all, he was getting up there in age. He was what, 34 years old, and his career, you know, was full of inactivity for the wrong reasons. So I like 7-8 Sports Boxing. Don't get me wrong, he be on that racist shit too. But I'd rather watch him, you know, than a lot of other channels because, you know, at least he sticks to his guns and also he doesn't go to fights. So it's different when you go to fights and you be on some racist shit and you're interviewing the boxers and covering fighters, you know, than when you be on some racist shit and you don't be getting to the fights. It's different. It's a lot different. No, I don't watch anybody's videos. As crazy as it may sound, I don't watch people's videos. I may watch maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes at the most. I don't watch people's videos. Me and Travis Scotty's cool. Me and Travis Scotty is cool, however, but I don't watch his videos. I do not watch Travis Scotty videos. Literally, I don't watch people's videos. I don't watch them. Unless there's interviews, I don't watch them. That's not something I'm into. Is Toledo borderline Hall of Fame? Yes, but that's a great way to put it. Borderline Hall of Fame. No Billy C. Nope, I don't watch them. I don't watch their videos. Unless there's interviews, I don't watch people's videos because you know what that does? Is that contaminates your thought process. You know, so I don't watch people's videos. I don't do it. It makes no sense to me. Can't do it. Whose videos do you watch? I literally, did you not hear me? I don't watch people's videos. I don't watch them. Like, you think I'm joking? Can you not tell from like my content? Like, if you watch my videos long enough, you can tell, like literally, you can tell that I don't watch other people's videos. I don't do it because it will fuck up my thought process. Do you think Luis Ortiz is overhyped? A little bit, yes, I do. Give me 1 minute. That Luther on. Give me a reason to want you back. That's before your time. That's before your time. Travis was asking for money a few weeks back. Precise Presenter is pretty good. Like I said, I don't watch other people's videos. I can't do it. It would not help me. Or not help, it would not benefit me. You know, I don't have any allegiances to anybody, or more so, I'm not doing this to you know, hurt anybody's feelings or gain any type of gain outside of making sure that my business progresses. So it depends on how you look at it. I'm back. My bad. Who do you rate highly from the UK heavyweight scene? It's like this. I don't rate heavyweights, or more so any boxer, until they fight somebody of note. It's almost like Twitch streamers saying don't promote other streams because it hurts the stream. Not really. You know, I'm a very big, I watch a lot of Twitch streams, and no, it's like this. You can promote other streams, you know, but at the same time, you know, it doesn't really hurt you, especially when I'm not producing the same type of or quality content that you're producing. Why not promote yourself on Billy C? Because I don't watch Billy C. I don't watch people's, like, what are you not understanding? I don't watch other people's shows. I don't have the time, because if I watch somebody else's show, then I could be watching boxing, other boxing matches that I have to research on. You know, I don't watch other people's shows. Like what's so hard about that to understand? You know, I don't watch other people's shows. You know, I don't watch it. Francisco Vargas return date probably not until like the late summer, early fall, because for one, he's had too many cuts, and likely he's had surgery to have scar tissue removed. I don't know, but good question. I'm going to research that. Have you been affected? Hey T, have you been affected at all with these sponsors pulling out on YouTube, or is it the same? Well, truth be told, I haven't made some money in quite a long time on YouTube, but yes, I have noticed a little bit of a difference. But at the same time, you know whose fault that is? It's the fucking clickbaiters' fault. So the people who put that, listen. Boxing is just small compared to how big it is on a grand scale. But to the people who do all that clickbaiting shit, is their fault, you know? So for example, like I said, the people who put that full fight shit, even though it's on a smaller scale in the grand scheme of things, especially when it comes to entertainment on YouTube, or movie entertainment, and gaming on YouTube. But yo, you know, they did that shit to themselves. You know, they did this shit to us. You know, when it comes to that. You know, they thought they was gonna, like, you know, for example, at one point in time, there was a point where not all YouTube channels were able to get thumbnails. So the people who were able to get thumbnails before the people now are not, their channels are not nowhere near successful. For example, go look at a channel like JR Sports Brief. Excuse me. You know, like that clickbaiting shit really fucked a lot of shit up. And yes, yo, YouTube money is down, but 70%, no, it doesn't go like that. They go by watch time. You know, but YouTube money is down significantly. You know, but yo, these people did this shit to themselves. They thought that fucking YouTube was gonna let them keep fucking milking. You know? They did this shit to themselves. I mean, you can brag about money all you want, but yo, that shit's not gonna listen. It's not what you think. It's not what you think like it is. It's not what you think it is, yo. It's not what you think it is, especially when you use clickbait shit, because YouTube is learned. It's not what you think it is. Trust me. Well, you know, how can I put it? I'm going to put this the most respectful way as possible. When you do clickbait, your money is nowhere near guaranteed. So you can see those type of drops when you do clickbait. You know, when your viewership is organic, you know, it's a big difference. It's a big difference. So when you want shock value, right? Those shock value clickbait type money is different than that organic type money that you know is going to come in every month. It's hard to explain, you know, especially without like putting people out there like that. But that was one of the main reasons why my competitor, or more so the person I used to work with, like died into the arena, you know, because they were so focused on that clickbait and that shock value views that shit is not where it's at. It's not where it's at. Yes, correct. IFL is making money. You know, so once again, it's not about like YouTube people, like it's hard to explain, but the key to good content is not only consistency, but making sure you have that integrity. So that's what it's really about. So when you, like I said, when you continuously put that full fight shit in your titles, and when YouTube recognizes there's so many people putting that full fight shit in their titles, they adapt to that shit. So for example, you would have basically it really started with the gaming community. It really started with the gaming community where people would put, Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Pain gameplay, but it wouldn't be no gameplay. It'd be like them just talking about it. It's hard to explain. It's way too deep to explain. But basically, they did that shit to themselves. I knew this shit was coming. That's why I said, hey, listen, this YouTube shit is not, where the real money is at. It's above it. So where the Brook fight videos, I don't know, on Showtime. Yes, listen, let me tell you how it started. The gaming community is what really, really, slowed down a lot of people's money on YouTube. And it trickled down to other things like the music, to entertainment, or vice versa. It could have been entertainment, music, then gaming. But whatever the case may be, now it's gotten to like boxing and mixed martial arts. Like, yo, that full fight shit don't work no more. It's not working like it used to. When is a new YouTube like platform coming? It's not really known yet. It's not really known yet. But trust me, I'm on it. So I got to, like I said, what y'all see right now is only probably like 50 or 60% of what things are going to be in the future. I've already made sure that I've advanced for the future to make sure that I'm ready for if anything happens, that I have other revenue streams. It's hard to explain. Damn, bro, you missed a lot. No, actually, I haven't missed a lot. Believe it or not. Oh, wait, who are you talking about? You're not talking about me. Like I said, my whole goal has been making sure, that going forward, that I'm able to surpass, my competitors, not just on YouTube, but just overall in general. It's really hard to explain. But yo, I'm at a point right now where I'm able to surpass my competitors by not even, you know, I'm able to surpass my competitors by not just YouTube. Like I've already had like a plan. Like this YouTube shit is small potatoes. Oh, tired. Tired of shit. You know who my competitors are. Don't ask questions. Who do you think my competitors are? Don't ask questions like that that you know that I've already answered. Or you should know the answer to. YouTube revenue is dependable as Google AdSense. You have to be out of your mind to build a financial situation on that to a certain extent. Like if you build the financial situation on that, then you have to be willing to break your integrity. But no, you can make good money off of that. So it's plausible, I guess. It's plausible. My bad. I had to send that. YouTube not giving nowhere. No, give it a year, then we back to normal. Tstreet, do you watch boxing highlight vids? Hey, listen, stop asking me dumbass questions. I watch all boxing, all boxing, all boxing. All boxing is available on YouTube, on the internet, period. I watch. How many years before you see yourself wearing a promoter's hat? Right now, at the rate that I'm going, 3 years, 3 years or less. But see, here's the thing: I can get my promoter's license. 2017, it's May. I can get my promoter's license this year. You know, but I would just be sitting on it. You see what I'm saying? You know, but to be able to be a full-fledged promoter, you know, would be about 3 years. How many big earners would drop by AdSense? Go read the stories. I haven't read the stories. You know, but I just signed a new contract with YouTube. Not a YouTube, but an affiliate. You know, like 4 weeks ago. You know, and I talked to them personally on the phone and let them know, like, listen, you know, I'm going to be pumping a lot of money into my channel, and also I'm not going to be one of those channels that's going to be, you know, doing clickbait and all that. Like, I had a deep conversation with my YouTube channel. I mean, with my YouTube affiliate, like a deep ass conversation about what my goals are and what I plan on doing, like in the future on YouTube. You know, that does not involve clickbait. I'm talking about like pure organic content. You know, so I'm not concerned about the same issue. No, getting a promoter's license here in Pennsylvania is a $10,000 deposit. So it means you should get the deposit back sometime in the future. They just want to see that you have that $10,000. That's all it is in Pennsylvania. You know, so basically I can go to the to PSAC, the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission, you know, give them my $10,000 and say, hey, listen, I have a YouTube channel. Yeah, listen, I would get my, like, $10,000 would get me my promoter's license, but I would just be sitting on it. You see what I'm saying? You know, so why spend that money now? And also, I'm fighting a very expensive custody battle. So once that custody battle is over, which is on August the 17th, I'll be able to spend that money on my promoter's license. But it's like, why spend it on it now if you don't have any fighters? So basically, yes, I can be a promoter like by this year, but at the same time, you can be a promoter. But what's the point of being a promoter if you're not going to be promoting fights? Yes, I'm going to be doing videos. I'm not going to be talking about that. Listen, put it this way. Happy Days, you're ahead of the curve. I've already thought about all that, and guess what? You know, to answer your question, but to not answer your question, yes, I'm going to be doing all of that on multiple platforms in the next 3 months. That's the best way I can put it. There's no more answers I can give you than that, and I'm not going to give you any more answers than that. Happy Days. So I have my Twitch is already, everything is already set up. It's Tstreet Controversy. Everything is already set up. I like the New Year, but you know, here's the issue I have with those fights that are below the 122-pound division. We need better ways to televise them, or have them watchable for people who are in my, you know, time zone. My bad, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm tired. Shit's nasty. What are you guys doing? My new little setup. This is just like, listen, what you see now is only about probably about 60%. So just a little over half done. But yo, the shit that I've got coming for you, it's gonna blow your socks off. It's gonna blow your briefs off. If you're not a clown, if you're still wearing tighty whities, it's gonna blow your tighty whities off. And if you're Chavez Jr., you know it's gonna blow, you know, your pink tighty whities off and your Cheerios or whatever the fuck it is you're eating, your Honey Nut Cheerios. It's gonna blow it off. It's gonna blow it to smithereens. Poor Amir Khan. Every time I see this, I get sad. Poor Amir Khan. This was sad. What's the snot? Here it is. That's the snot. Like, Amir Khan is the only fighter I know that they can get knocked out cold and put to sleep and still get up and do like a post-fight in the ring interview, and he'd be like totally cool. He'd be cool. Like, he'd be dead, yo. He'd be borderline like deceased. He'd be borderline like rigor mortis. Look, what the fuck, man? That shit's scary as fuck. Look how scary that shit is, man. Look how scary that shit is. And the thing is, the crazy thing is, he get up, he do an interview, he be cool. He be straight. He get up and he get up, he do an interview, he be like, you know, I just want to thank my team. Oh, hey man. And he the only motherfucker that'll get up from being knocked the fuck out and do like a whole interview. Don't go to the hospital. Don't get no ambulance, no nothing. Look how scary this shit is. Golovkin already waiting. Look at this shit. Look at this scary ass shit. Now look at his arm. Look at his arms. Look. That shit's crazy looking. This shit is the craziest looking shit. Son of a bitch. This guy, though, was in, like, extreme pain, though. This guy was in some real extreme pain. That shit hurt his ass. He is rolling around. You can tell that shit is painful. Look, that shit looks painful, right? No, Khan didn't die. He came back from the afterlife. He don't go to the hospital, no nothing. Like, you know how like a fighter would get knocked out like Charles Hatley and then go to the fucking straight to the fucking, you know, back. Then they'll get on in the ambulance and go to the hospital. Amir Khan would get knocked out. They'd be like, oh no, he good. He'd get up and he'd be like, you know, like, yeah, I'm good. Good. He'd do an interview with Virgil Hunter. He'd be cool. What kind of shit is that? You know? Like, you know, he'd wake up, they do all his vital signs and shit, he'd be straight. He'd be straight. Son of a bitch. He be straight. Like, he be getting beat the fuck up. And I'd be like, I'd be so sad. You know, because you'll be watching the Amir Khan fight. And you'd be like, oh, yeah, Khan. And then, oh, shit. Oh, shit. And you see him get beaten, like, knocked the fuck out. And he'd be knocked the fuck out. And you'd be like, oh, he dead. Oh, my God. Oh, 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 oh. You know, you be all out your chair and shit. Then you be like, oh, he good. Oh, he up. You know, and he'd be like, you know, they be fanning him with the towel. They be fanning him with the towel. You know, you be thinking he be gone. And then he'd get up, and then he'd just wake up like with the Undertaker at WrestleMania. You know, he do an interview and shit. You like, oh yeah, he good. You know? That shit be scary, man. That shit be scary. I be scared as hell. With the way Khan be getting beat up, you be thinking he be done. You be thinking about, oh yeah, you know, like baby Jesus that called him home. You be like the Lord that called him home. The Lord done called him home. You be like, oh Lord, Jesus, my baby gone, even though he Islamic. You be like, oh Lord, Jesus, my baby gone. I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death. You be like, oh Lord, Jesus, my baby gone. But he get up though. Khan always get up. Like he'd be knocked the fuck out, but he always get up. And he always do a post-fight interview. No matter what, he always do a post-fight interview. And he'd be like, well, you know, I just look at my team and Shah, but you know, him and Shah beefing. You know, him and his pop Shah and Haroon, they all beefing. You know, because of his wife. They call his wife Wacko Jacko. They call Amir Khan's wife Wacko Jacko. His brother posted on his Twitter, you know, you thought, what is it? You thought Michael was dead, but he's alive with us right now. You shit. Talking about Amir Khan's wife. The fuck is going on in their family? What? You think Amir Khan's wife is hot? Hold up. Let me pull up a photo. Damn it, wrong keyboard again. Don't worry, we're gonna get some secrecy down. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You know, his wife can get the D. Oh, she would definitely get the D. She would get the D. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. The issue is that Haroon was white. I mean, it was what? What the fuck? Oh shit! Wrong screen. Okay, so do it here. Come here. See, don't get me wrong. You know, I'd pop. You know, of course. But the thing is, you know, she just doesn't look like a real person. And I'm sorry. You know, don't get me wrong. She's pretty. But this is what she used to look like. You know, you probably can't see it. But the way she looks now is not the way she used to look. And it's like a big-ass, dramatic-ass difference. It's not like a little difference, but it's like a big-ass, dramatic-ass difference. You know? And it's like, either way, like, yo, chick, you would get the dick. And it's like, why would you do that to yourself? But either way, you know, you get the pipe. You know, you'd get the, you know, you'd get the shaft. You know, but either way, it's just not, you know, it's not smart business, I guess. It's just not smart business, you know. But either way, like I said, she'd get it. You know, she'd get the pipe. You know. But there's a lot of people who think she's a robot, like she's a fucking cyborg or some shit. And that is true. She's had too much plastic surgery. But it's like either way, like she'd get the pipe. I ain't gonna lie, I would lick her vagina. Yeah. You know, just keep it 100. You know, let's keep it 100. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, okay, all right, it's a little too much surgery, lady. You know? It's a little too much. You know, but either way, I lick her vagina. I'm not gonna lie. You know, might as well just keep it 100, right? Why would we lie? You know? No need to lie. Might as well just keep it 100. You say ass too tight? Yeah, she's tiny. You know, but this is what it is. You know? It is what it is. Hey, Amir. Hey. See? You got them Amir Khan fans. See? So listen. This is what I'm about to do. I'm about to go to bed. It's 4 o'clock in the morning on my side. Done everything that I can do on the stream or just in general. Tuesday is when I'll be back. Wednesday I'll be in New York to interview Crawford and Felix Diaz. And like I said, you know how shit goes. So everything is almost done on my part. You know, I'm like a couple of weeks away, and we're like literally full time with this boxing shit. You know. So thank you. That nasty as cold as tea's done. I've already been up for like 26, 27, 28 hours. I don't remember. I don't know. So basically, I woke up at 6:30 a.m. Yes, no, 4:30 a.m. yesterday morning. 6:30. I don't remember. But you guys have a good night. The next time you see me on stream, things will be like a lot better. Still making like a lot of advancements. On Tstreet controversy. Tstreet controversy live. Please subscribe.